All right, hi everyone. My name is Maia Kennedy, and I am a current sophomore at Wake Forest University, seeking to have the position of secretary for the 2018-2019 school year. So my platform is really unique, and it's on three pillars, essentially. The first one being diversity and inclusion, the second, increasing campus safety, and the third, creating spaces for on-campus dogs. So I would like to talk a little bit more about these and further explain what exactly are my goals for the future with these three goals. So the first one, diversity and inclusion. I am Hispanic American, so I grew up in a multiracial family with two different languages, two different sets of cultures, and I think that that's some sort of valuable experience that I can bring to Senate. I understand the underrepresented people on our campus, and they really should be represented in our Senate, and I'd like to be one of their voices. I also worked on Spencer Schiller's presidential campaign for last year. He's our current student government president, and one of his platforms was diversity and inclusion. He established a presidential committee, per se, for diversity and inclusion, and I love all the work that they've been doing this year. They've accomplished so much, and I would really like to continue that effort into next year. So currently there is two co-chairs of the Diversity and Inclusion Committee, but there's not exactly a full committee formed, and they're not full voting members of Senate per our Constitution and bylaws. So if I'm elected secretary, that is something that I would really like to look into and see about changing. My second platform idea is increasing campus safety. So this has several different ways to take it, but obviously we can see that there have been some events that have affected our campus recently and the safety of our students. So number one, what I'd really like to do is, those police blue lights that are stationed around campus, if there's any way possible to add sort of a camera feature to that. So anytime that someone would press these police blue lights, it would take a screenshot of the area. They would not be rolling all the time, hopefully, and this would be very good for police investigations and of that matter, so that there would be more documentation on the incidents. I also currently serve on the Alcohol and Other Drugs Committee, so looking at campus safety not only in the physical sense, but also in the mental health sense, as well as certain behaviors within our students. I'd really like to look into how to talk to certain organizations and certain students about those kind of high-risk behaviors. And lastly, creating spaces for on-campus dogs. We currently have a lot of students who have dogs for emotional support or service animals, and unfortunately they are required to be on a leash pretty much at all times. As much as it would be awesome for having just a bunch of dogs running around campus, that is not exactly feasible. So I think it would be very beneficial to have a space designated for these dogs, like almost a dog park per se on Wake Forest campus. This would take a lot of planning, a lot of talking to administration, but it's something that I would really like to do. And I really think that this would benefit not only students who have those dogs, but also students who would like to enjoy seeing them. Of course, my name again is Maia Kennedy. I'm running for Student Government Secretary for next year, and I hope you consider voting for me. Thank you.